Hello everyone, I am the MoeChicken and welcome back to more Legacy of the Wizard. We are back with our boy, Pochi. He can dance. Look at him go. Look at him go. Look at him go. He's dancing. He's a dancing fool. He's also the family dog. And he is on a journey to find a crown. He is the family dog of the Wurtzen family, a family of monster slayers who just so happen to live above this cave full of monsters and also the sealed body of the dragon Kila. We are here to defeat Kila, and in order to do that we must acquire 4 crowns and then find the legendary Dragon Slayer Blade, the only thing that can defeat him. So we're here to do that. It's a good time. And Pochi here is the first one out of the family to come down here, because Pochi is invincible. Pochi looks like a monster, and so all the monsters think he is a monster, and so they do not fight him. And he can kill them with impunity, which is kind of psychopathic when I say it that way. But anyway, he's sort of your first effort, because the game kind of gives you a softball in that, you know, you don't really have to worry too much about the monsters, and you can do things like this, which is to use them as stepping stools. Actually, everyone can do this, but for Pochi, it doesn't hurt. He can just jump on all the monsters he wants to. Can't jump on spikes though; it still hurts. Also, the spikes that hang from the ceiling for whatever reason don't hurt, but the ones that are on the ground do. I don't know. It's very strange. And I'm gonna eat this white bread. Delicious white bread. So there's a shop here. I want to go into the shop. I want to buy this. I'm gonna buy this. Flip. There we go. The reason I bought that, that's while I might be able to find that somewhere, I just think it's easier in this instance to just buy it here. But I am gonna need to find a bunch of keys because now I'm stuck here. Crap. Oh, all right. Well, there's that. Actually, come to think of it, I believe the first time I played through this game, the same sort of thing happened where I came down here and I ran out of keys, and then I ran out of magic, and then I ran out of money, and I was just like, well, I guess Pochi just dies down here, doesn't he? So you have to. That's one downside of this game, is that, like, you can see up there in my item inventory, I have a little red crystal ball. That is the crystal ball, and it will allow you to warp home at any time. It's always good to have one of those on, at least in your inventory somewhere, in case you need to escape. Because if you get stuck down here, you just have to reset your game. There's no easy way to get out otherwise. But hopefully I'll be able to find some keys. I believe I need a total of 4 to get out of the room that's just above me. I have 2. I have 2 right now. Hopefully I can find some more. Hey! Hey, come over here! Hey! Hey, I'm Pochi! Give me keys! Crap. Crap. The other thing about this game is that this is one of those kind of games that has, like, the, what do you call it? The thing where, if the game knows you need something, it's more likely to give it to you. So, like, a lot of the exploration Castlevania games have this where, like, if you need magic, the game will give you magic, but if you don't need magic, it will give you money. If you need magic or health, this game is more likely to give you those things. But if you're grinding for something else, it's not terribly helpful. Also, it will almost always give you poison. there's no state you can be in where the game is not happy to be cheeky and give you some poison, so poison's always an option. Poison's always on the menu. Die. I can't kill you. Okay. That is an invisible enemy, believe it or not. You can see when it comes down to the green section that it kind of looks different. It's because it's actually, like, behind the terrain. I can't actually affect it at all, so that's cool. And it looks like my health is low enough that I need to do this again. Just need some keys, man. Just need some keys. That's the goal here. Just looking for some keys. Come on. Give me some... No. Give me some keys. Keys, please. Keys. That's money. Also helpful. Not really what I'm looking for at the moment. Watch me do my Pochi dance. Watch me do my Pochi dance. Don't you want to give me keys? I'm Pochi dancing. No, not poison. I'll chew gum. I will chew gum angrily at your poison. Maybe we should fast forward this. A little tedious. I guess I could explain a little bit more about this game series. So this Legacy of the Wizard is the only game, at least up to this point, that we have received in America. The series is called the Dragon Slayer series in Japan, and there are 4 of them, this being the 4th one. Or at least there were 4 when this one was made. And Broderbund kindly decided to produce this in America, and I'm very glad they did, because it's not a game I probably would have gotten otherwise. I need keys, man! Give me some keys! That's just magic! I don't need magic, I need keys! Fine. Mentioned in the last episode that keys are a precious resource. This is why. This is why. Now there's an item later on that you can get that will... It's kind of like a skeleton key item. Allows you to open any door with it, and you just expend 1 magic instead of 1 key. That would be helpful right now. Give me a key. Please give me a key. I just want to move on. I've been stuck in here. The whole episode. Let me out. Key, please. I don't need well, I will need money if you don't give me keys. Yeah, okay, Ed, just fast forward till I get the keys I need. Sorry, everybody. Not poison. Not poison, though. How do you give me poison? I don't need that. Losing all money, too, as I'm doing this. It's unfortunate. No. Come on. I'll just stand next to the end and chew gum. Got the invincibility ring. I just can't get a key. No, not poison. Just a key. Just one key, y'all. Come on, I just need 1 more. Or is it 2 more? I'm gonna be sad it's 2 more. I might need 2 more. It hurts. Why won't they give me keys? Not magic keys! Not poison! Ah! It's so frustrating! Why is it this way? Why is it this way? Dumb it this way. I love this game. It's dumb that it's this way. There's the key. Okay. Give me 1 more. I'm gonna make sure I have 5, just in case. Really don't know. Really don't know. Oh, nope. Cool. The invincibility ring. And money. Also poison. Not helpful at the moment. Not helpful at the moment. Oh, cool. Speed up. Much better. Thank goodness for speed up. I don't need this. I just need a key. Just a key, please. Pochi needs a key. Pochi needs a key. Look at go. Twitch now. Look at Twitch. Look at chew gum. Just wants a key. Not the cross. Pochi doesn't need religion right now. Needs a key. Key, please. That's not a key. That's money. Chew gum. Stand here. Chew gum. Give me a key. Give me a key. Oh, boy. Come on. Give me a key. Give me a key. Yes. All right. Welcome back, everybody. I'm back. It was like 5 minutes of me just farming those stupid skeleton dudes to get a key. But I got one. Now I'm killing cat women. Because I have a key now. Just murdering them. And I got more keys. And I got poison. I don't want poison. Oy vey. Oy vey this game sometimes. I mean, I love it. Love it. I think it's a really cool game. But if you were just stuck without keys, it's so frustrating. Yes? Alright, what's this? This is an inn. I knew what this is. Why did I go in here? Is this a cul-de-sac? Wait, can I not do anything here? Was there no reason for me to come up here? Oh no, was there no reason for me to come up here? I thought there was something here. There may have been no reason for me to come up here, you guys. That's cool. I'm gonna chew gum for a little bit. Alright, moving on. Neato. Alright, well, let's see. So I think this inn is important for something, or this shop is important for something. It's not. It's not. It's not important. Alright. Was there no reason for me to come here? There may have been no reason for me to come here. That's cool. Okay, well, whatever. Moving on. It's fine. It's fine. That's part of the game. Part of the game is exploring. And at least in this case, I didn't get absolutely stuck like I did before. I already have the punch glove. Don't need it. Let's see. So now we need to... Oh, by the way, I remembered where the... where Zem's glove is. So let's go get that. Let's go get that. And I think we'll be just about done with Pochi's area. I'm trying to remember if there are 3 things he can get or just 2. It may just be the 2 that he can get using like by finding them. I mean, not by like purchasing them, because he can purchase other things too. But finding them is the way to go if you can. Anyway, I feel like this episode has been dour because I was frustrated about keys. The key thing does suck. It can be very frustrating if you run out of keys. And there aren't too many mechanics in the game to help you get them back, other than just fighting enemies, which can be very tedious. But other than that, that's a small price to pay for an otherwise really fun game. And it is a very fun game. There's a lot of cool stuff in it. I'm looking forward to when we get to Zem's area, because Zem's like special ability is really cool. Like the one that you get using the gloves. It's really neat. And I'm looking forward to showing it off. Because it's cool, but it's also really weird. And I think that's what's so interesting about it, is that it's like, I feel like I've never seen a game that used something... Well, that's not true. The only game I can think of that uses something like it is the game Troddlers for the SNES. Uses something sort of like it, but not exactly the same thing. Anyway, I'll show it when I get there. For the time being, though, we need to do it right. There we go. We need to go back. And there was an area that I passed up earlier on, and I should not have. So let us run back here. By the way, fun thing about this game. So there are these items that look like little rolled-up scrolls. And those will increase your speed. And what's fun is that they stack. So, like, you can get a bunch of them and then just run unreasonably fast. It's very silly. Oh, I was talking about the Dragon Slayer series. Yeah, so... As I understand it, the Dragon Slayer series first started out on MSX, I think, and all these games are made by Falcom, who is a company that's more famous for the both the East series and like the Trails of series, and like I think the Legend of Heroes is also them. They make a lot of like quality RPGs that don't get talked about enough. It's the best way I can describe it. They make a lot of really good games that people don't talk about for whatever reason. And this was one of them. And I don't know a whole lot about the others. I know that this was, I believe, the only one that was like this. Like the other games in the series aren't like this. They're not like puzzle games. They're more straightforward. They're more like RPGs where you just kind of like fight monsters, I think is the case. And then for this one, for whatever reason, they just, made a really like complex puzzle game, and it's cool. I gotta go back. I gotta go back to the first area, actually, I believe, is where I was supposed to go to get it. And that involves me going up. But yeah, so I've seen a screenshot of... There was a Game Boy release of Dragon Slayer 1 that, again, we didn't get in America. That I've seen a screenshot of, and it looks cool. It looks like a cool game. Just something we didn't get to try, but I'm glad that we got this one. It's really fun. Really fun, except when you run out of keys. Then it's not very fun. Then it's extremely frustrating when you run out of keys. But other than that, it's fun. Now, one thing that's kind of neat is the way that they help you keep track of where you are in the dungeon. The dungeon has, I think, either 5 or 6 main areas. So it's got what is commonly referred to as like an area for each of the 4 characters. There's a Pochi's area, there's a Mayna's area, there's a Zem's area, there's a Lil's area. And then there's the central area, which is where we are right now. I want to say there's one more, but I can't remember where it is. But each area actually has its own background music, so it's very easy to figure out where you are just by listening to the soundtrack. The soundtrack of this game is good, by the way. At least I think it's good. It's like it's really cool, and there was an album released. I'll try to look it up, and if I find it, I will tell Ed about it, and they can put it up here. But it was like it was a collection of piano renditions of famous NES games, and this made the cut, which I wouldn't have expected. I guess it was more famous in Japan, because like the CD was released only in Japan. I got it through the internets. And what's really cool about what they did for this game is that, like, you can hear that these songs aren't super long, so they made a medley out of them. And it's really, really good. It's such a good medley. I love it. It's really nice. So if we can find the name of it, I'd recommend tracking it down, because the whole CD is great, but I really like the Legacy of the Wizard one. So yeah, we were supposed to come down here, over here, jump on this guy, going over here, walking over here, chewing bubblegum, walking over here, chewing bubblegum, dance, 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 walking over here, chewing bubblegum. Now, I haven't really talked about him yet. You see that little, that picture above us that kind of looks like a lady? That is those are images of the princess, I think is just what they're called. I think they're just called images of the princess. Those will allow us to teleport later on, but we have to first get the crowns to do so, so that's what those are for. There it is, there's the hand. Alright, so we opened up the shark and we found a hand, and it was a good time. So, in the next episode, we will probably go on to try to actually fight Pochi's boss, because I think we're probably ready. I hope you'll come back and join me for that. I am the MoeChicken. This is Legacy the Wizard. Don't lose your keys. I want to get this. Hang on. I'm going to try and get this. I want to get this thing up here. Yeah! Eat bread. Thanks for stopping by. Yes!